This week, the first trial in the case of a Chinese-American soldier who took his own life in Afghanistan gets underway. The U.S. Army has charged 8 soldiers in connection with his death. CCTV's Jessica Stone spoke to Danny Chen's parents in New York and has this report.
I told him, do well in your studies, says Su-Jen Chen, and you won't have to work as hard as your father. But even as a child, Danny Chen had dreams of his own.
He had always been telling the same thing, either be a policeman or be in the military.
It was an uncommon goal for a kid growing up in New York City's Chinatown. His mother, Su-Jen, was a seamstress. His father, Yan Tao, a cook at a Chinese restaurant. But Danny wanted to be a soldier.
In high school, Danny started working out here at the YMCA. It wouldn't be long before he chose to join the U.S. Army, ending up deployed to Afghanistan in August 2011.
He ended up in one of the most dangerous parts of Afghanistan, Kandahar, where his unit lost 21 soldiers. Private Danny Chen died October 3, 2011. He was 19 years old.
Take me back to the day when you found out that your son was gone.
The whole sky collapsed. We become so numb, and I was dumbfounded, and my wife cried all day long.
What was your first thought?
Why my son died in Afghanistan?
The answer was shocking: suicide.
We did not believe that he committed suicide because from when he was very young, he wanted to be in the military.
What happened to Danny?
A New York advocacy group soon produced this YouTube video, rallying the Chinese American community and others around the globe.
Please help our family to find out what led to Danny's death.
We have heard many instances of cover-ups, and we wanted a thorough and transparent investigation.
In court documents, Army investigators say Chen was tormented for 6 weeks by his superiors, who called him racial slurs like Dragon Lady and Chink. On the day of his death, he was allegedly dragged across gravel, pelted with rocks, and ordered to crawl on the ground with sandbags tied to his arms. The Army has charged 8 soldiers in connection with Danny's death, with the first military trial beginning this week.
I want to question the 8 people, why they treated my son the way they treated him.
Do you believe you'll get an answer?
We hope that the military will treat this matter with fairness and with justice.
What would be justice in this case for you?
Convict those people who committed the crime, so I feel that my son could rest at peace. Even if he died, he could rest at peace.
They still pray for Danny every day, but it's clear that they too are in need of prayers.
Well, our son is gone. He's our only son. There's an old Chinese saying that you raise your son for your old age. And right now, all we have is each other.
Which, for Su-Jen and Yan Tao, is now a daily reminder that each other isn't nearly enough. Jessica Stone, CCTV, New York.